friends, welcome back to my channel. I am so happy you're all here. And in today's video, we are going to be going through my Empties trash. And in this video, I'm going to be giving you little mini reviews of all the products that I've recently used up and whether I would repurchase them or if I have already repurchased them. So I hope that it's helpful. Let's go ahead and we will get started. All right, I am not going to put these in any sort of category. I'm just going to grab something out and we will go through it quickly, and I will do my very best to be concise about each product that I'm pulling out so that the video doesn't get to be too long. So let's go ahead. So the first empty I pulled out, this is the Unpa brand. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly. It's the Lacto Soothing Toner. I love this toner. I have repurchased it already. I find my skin really loves one of the main ingredients in this toner, which is bifida ferment lysate. It's a very calming, soothing ingredient, which helps me to use my prescription Retin-A with less irritation, especially on my neck. So I have been loving this. I'm probably halfway through the bottle that I have upstairs for the repurchase, but this is a really great toner. I apply this as more of an essence. I guess toners and essences can be a little confusing in how you're supposed to use them, I guess. I empty this into my palm and then pat this all over my face and just let it sink in. It's very hydrating. Like I said, my skin just loves this, so I have repurchased this. The next thing I pulled out is a Tresemme, the One Step Texture Spray. I love this. It really gives fine hair a little bit of feeling like you've got more hair and more grip to style. The one thing I do not like about this product is that the spray bottle, it comes out in almost like a stream instead of a spray. So I actually decant this into like a travel spray bottle that gives a little bit more fine mist when you're applying it, and that helps me. But this is a great product. I love the price point, and for fine thin hair, I think this is a really good one. The next product that I went through is a can of the Dove Dry Spray Invisible. This is an antiperspirant. I switched to this recently, probably the beginning of the summer, when I felt like the Dove Solid that I had used for years just wasn't working as good for me as I would have liked. Switched over to this. This keeps me feeling fresh, smelling fresh. I've gotten a couple of friends onto this as well. It's a really good one, and I have repurchased. Oh, and here was another can that I went through. All right, and the next empties that we have, I've actually got two. This is the Cetaphil. This is the Healthy Radiance Renewing Cream. This has become my new favorite night cream. Obviously, I've gone through two. I love this. It is fragrance free. It's pretty thick, so I would have to say if you do not have dry skin like I do, you might not like this because it's a very thick texture. But I love how my skin is reacting to this. I feel like something in here, it says brightening. I feel like my complexion has brightened up a little bit, and I attribute it to this. So I am loving this. I have repurchased. I've got another one going, but this has become my new favorite night cream. All right, the next empty I have is, this is the ShiKai. This is a bamboo body scrub, and this was in the lavender scent, and currently I'm using the same brand, but in the coconut scent. I'll say the coconut scent is not thrilling me. It doesn't really smell very coconutty to me. So I'm gonna see what other fragrances Amazon carries of this for the next time that I purchase, but I will repurchase this. This is one of my favorite body scrubs because it does have the granule exfoliants in it, but it's also got chemical exfoliants in it. So the way that I like to use this is that I will put this all over my legs. I do this before I'm self-tanning, like once a week. And I will rub this all into my legs, and I'll make sure that the shower stream is not directly on me so that it's not rinsing off my legs. And I will leave that on a couple of minutes so that the chemical exfoliants in here have a chance to work, and then I go ahead and rinse it off. My skin feels so nice and soft afterwards, and my self-tanner applies really nice. So I really enjoy this body scrub. It is one of my favorites. And like I said, this lavender scent was pretty good. I've tried the coconut right now, but I'm gonna be looking to try another one of their fragrances, but I definitely will repurchase. Now, I went through one of the Gold Bond, the Crepe Corrector body lotions. I was having a real issue this summer with my skin being extremely dry on my legs and arms, which I've never really dealt with that much in the summertime, but really dry. And as a lot of you probably know, as you get to a certain age, when your skin is really dry, it looks really crepey and not very pretty. So I wanted to give this a try, and I'll tell you, I thought it was okay. I didn't think it was anything special, and I don't think it really did too much for the crepey look on my arms and legs. So I'm not gonna repurchase this. I mean, it wasn't a bad price point, but I just didn't find it really did too much for me. What I did discover is going back to, this is like my holy grail body moisturizer, but I've also used this on my face all last winter. This was my night cream too. It's gentle enough to use on your face. There's no fragrance, but I will tell you, I found this was the only body cream I could use this summer that really made a difference in keeping my skin from looking crepey and gross. So I repurchased a couple of these big tubs at Costco. I've been using it all summer long. This is my favorite body cream. It really does a great job moisturizing to just make your skin plumped up and look as best as it possibly can. So I have repurchased this. I have gone through two of the e.l.f. the Holy Hydration, the Makeup Melting Cleansing Balm. I love this as a cleansing balm for removing sunscreen. I walk my dog early in the morning before I've done my skincare or my shower, but I obviously want a sunscreen on when I am walking him, so I use a zinc sunscreen, and then when I come home before I am showering, I use this to take off the zinc sunscreen so that I can do the rest of my skincare routine. So this is a really good one. I would use this all the time, but I don't think this does as good a job removing eye makeup, and it irritates my eyes just slightly more than the Clinique, my favorite. So that is why this is not my only cleansing balm, but this is a really good one, and I know a lot of other people really like this as well. So I have repurchased. Speaking of sunscreen, I went through, this is a Hawaiian Tropic. This is a mineral skin nourishing milk in an SPF of 50. And this was one, it was really liquidy. You had to shake it up, and it had a really strong, the Hawaiian Tropic fragrance. I use this on my face for walking the dog. I am not a fan of mineral sunscreens. I've only found one that I really don't mind wearing on my face that much, but this is just because I can put it on and I can go right out to walk the dog without waiting the 15 minutes like you do with chemical sunscreens before the protection really kicks in. So that is why I do mineral in the morning. Really did not like this one. It's thick, it's heavy, it's greasy, it sticks into your eyebrows and your hairline. You look like a ghost. I look like a ghost when I am walking my dog in the morning, but I went through it, and I'm not gonna repurchase this one. I'm gonna go back to another mineral one that I really don't like all that much better than this, but it was a better price point. This one, not gonna repurchase for sure. Of course, I finished up another one of the Clinique Take the Day cleansing balms. Love this. This is my favorite cleansing balm that I use every night. This will easily remove any waterproof mascara, waterproof eyeliner without irritating your eyes. You can open up your eyes afterwards and there's not a big film over your eyeballs. It removes your sunscreen. I just love this stuff. I still find that the best price to buy this at is on Amazon. It is right now, I think, like $6 or $7 cheaper than what you would get at Ulta or even the Clinique site. So that is where I get mine. I order it off of Amazon, but this is my favorite, and yes, I have repurchased. All right, it would not be an Empties video without my favorite facial sunscreen. This is my holy grail. This is the Kiss Me Mommy UV Aqua Milk, and it's an SPF 50. Love, love, love this sunscreen because I have extremely sensitive eyes. So many chemical sunscreens bother my eyes, sting my eyes, and I prefer a chemical sunscreen because it just feels really light on your skin. You don't have to worry about any cast, so that is why I prefer the chemical sunscreens for my face. For years, I purchased this off of Amazon. Right now, this is going for $19 a tube off of Amazon, and if I was down to nothing, I would pay the $19. It would be worth it for me for that. But it seems to fluctuate, and it will sometimes come back down to around like $12, which is what I prefer spending on this because it's only, it says 50 grams. I'm not sure what that is in ounces. But the last time I purchased this, I got it off of Stylevana. I can go ahead and link that below, and if they have it for a better price there, and I stocked up. So I kind of search around for the best price of this because it is my favorite, and I've just never found anything I like as much as this. So I'll try to find any affordable places to order this from if you like this sunscreen as well below. Because this just, it's my favorite. And like I said, if it came down to where I didn't have any and I had to pay the $19 on Amazon, I would definitely do it. But right now I've got a couple in my backups, definitely would repurchase. This is my holy grail. I have finished up a Clinique, the Moisture Surge. This is the 100-hour cream. Gel cream, and I've got a couple of these little sizes that Ulta was running a special where it was like buy one get one free. So I've got, I think the one that I'm using upstairs is in this size as well. This is my favorite daytime moisturizer. Absolutely love this. It keeps my dry skin just really hydrated, really plumped up and glowy. Absolutely love it. And I have to tell you, I'm kind of appreciating the smaller size. I know it's probably more economical to buy the bigger sizes, but on my vanity, this little size is just so nice in my cosmetic tower. Kind of thinking about when I have to repurchase, maybe getting just another little one because I really like the size. But this is absolutely right now my favorite moisturizer for daytime. Love this, and I have repurchased. I have gone through another one of my Maysama, the green Rooibos pressed serum. I love this serum. I swear by it with red light. I have seen the benefits of using this with my red light. The redness reduction that I have had since starting this has been really amazing to me. I have used to wake up every single morning with very, very bright, flushed red cheeks. And since adding this to my red light routine, I mean, I'm always gonna have a little bit of redness, I think, because that's just the way that I'm built. But it's not that burning, it's not a real flush. This has been the reason I believe that my skin looks so much better upon waking up first thing in the morning. And there was a small study done showing that this can increase your red light results. I love this, I swear by it, and I have repurchased. I have finished up another one of, this is the Salon Graphics hairsprays. Love this hairspray. It reminds me a lot of the Sebastian Shaper because it's one of those hairsprays that gives you hold but without the helmet head. So I love this. It's a great price point, and I love it because I grab it right at my grocery store when I'm getting my groceries. So it's really convenient. So I have repurchased this. Oops, I saw that I had a big one of the Clinique Moisture Surge that I finished up as well. Once again, my favorite. The next thing I finished up, this is the Virtue, the Correct Split End Serum. I had purchased this quite a while ago and realized I still had some of this left. I wanted to use it up, but this was just kind of meh for me. It really didn't do much, I think, for my split ends, and it was nothing for the price point that I would want to repurchase, so I haven't, and just glad to have used it up though. I have finished up a top coat of my Essie Gel Couture. Love the Gel Couture system. It's the only nail polish that I wear because I swear it lasts so much longer than any other nail polish I've ever used. In the system, you pick the color, which you apply 2 coats first, and then a top coat of this, and then maybe every few days if you want to put another layer of top coat on. But this just lasts and lasts, and I'm so hard on my nails that regular nail polish just chips immediately. I'll have it on an hour and I will have a chip. This, I swear by, it lasts a really long time. I like doing my nails. I like, you know, having them done, but I don't want to do the gels. I don't want to have to be tied into regular manicures. So found this system works really well for me. I did see they have a matte, which I don't know if I would like that, a matte top coat. I like the kind of glossy shine, but I was thinking sometime I might try it just to see what it's about. But yes, absolutely love the Essie Gel Couture nail system. I have repurchased. Oh, I have finished up. This is a Cotz. This is the facial moisture sunscreen, and this was a little trial size I got from Ulta that made me purchase the larger full size. And this is like one of the only mineral sunscreens I can actually wear comfortably on my face. It doesn't feel like I have a thick, heavy mask. I like this. I have repurchased. I've got some upstairs that I just use occasionally. Sometimes I like that look under certain makeup. So this is a good one, and I have repurchased. So I've got two mascara empties to show you. The first, this is the Ulta, the Lash Flash. This is a tubing mascara, and this has become actually, I think, my favorite mascara. I have been wearing this almost every single day this summer. When I have a choice in my makeup case, I will grab this. This is what I have been wanting to wear. I like the brush on this one. If you're not familiar with tubing mascaras, how they differ from regular mascaras is that they actually coat your lashes in little tubes. And they are not specifically said to be waterproof, but if you got them wet, they would not run, apparently, as long as you're not rubbing your eyes. Because the way that you remove a tubing mascara is that you will apply some warm water to your eyes and then very gently rub your eyelashes, and you will look up and you will see all these like black flecks all over your face. That is the tubes falling off your lashes. So I've found that this is wonderful because it's really become easy for me to remove at night. It doesn't smudge at all. You can sweat. I have been swimming with this. So I'm really loving this Ulta Lash Flash tubing mascara. I've definitely repurchased, and I will continue to repurchase this one. This has really become one of my favorite mascaras ever, I would have to say. The next one here is I have a Too Faced, this is Better Than Sex mascara. And I liked this okay, but this wand is really kind of big. And I found it hard to, with my small eyes, like I get this all over. That is the issue that I have with this. I think the actual formula of this is really nice. It gives you really long, very voluminous lashes. But it's the brush that I don't like because I'm klutzy and I get this all over, and that's just a pain to have to remove the mascara. So that's the only reason that I would not repurchase this. But if you don't have the trouble of having small, like hooded eyes like I do, this might be a really good one to try because it is a really nice mascara. All right, now the next few products that I have to show you are actually kind of fails. So they are full, but I am getting rid of them because I'm not using them, and one gave me a horrible reaction. All right, why don't we start with that? But this is the Vaseline, the Cocoa Radiant Body Oil. I had seen this mentioned on another YouTuber's channel that they really liked this, and when I was struggling with my really dry skin this summer, I decided to give this a try. And I think I used it maybe 3 or 4 times the first week, and by like the 3rd or 4th day, I looked down at my legs and I was all bumpy with red dots all over. This was the only new thing that I had added, so I attributed my reaction to this and stopped using it, obviously. So there's something in here that does not agree with me, but it's got a nice scent. It's pretty light, and as for an oil, it doesn't feel really sticky, terribly sticky and greasy, probably because it's a gel. So it could work for other people, but it did not work for me. It ended up giving me a reaction. And my last 2 fails here, I've got our makeup. This is a Laura Geller. This is the 50 Kisses Lip Locking Liquid Lip Color. That's a mouthful. Let me show you. This is a really pretty I think, nude color lipstick, but it's very drying for me. And I love the Laura Geller products, but I just can't wear this. I feel like it sucks every bit of moisture out of my lips, and then it gives me lines. It makes me look, I think, a lot older wearing this. So although I really like the color, I think it's pretty, I am tossing this just because it's really uncomfortable for me to wear. So unfortunately, this was a fail. And then, you know, I am a Clinique fan, and for some reason I was at Ulta one day and decided I would give a foundation a try because it had been a long time since I used the Clinique foundation. So this was the Even Better Glow. And I have to say, this just did not impress me, and I have not worn this since like I bought it, and finally I'm like, it's best I just throw it away. There's nothing really terribly wrong with it, but I just didn't feel like it lasted very long on me. I don't think it gave great coverage. I just was not impressed. So it's been sitting in my makeup case, just taking up space, and I thought, you know what, I'm just gonna get rid of it. Actually, I might see if someone else, a friend at where I volunteer, someone might like it, because I think it's sanitary enough to give this on to somebody, because you're just squeezing it out of the bottle. So I might see if someone else would like it, but it just doesn't do anything for me, so I'm getting rid of this. So that is it, friends. Those are all the products I have recently used up. I hope that this was helpful to you. I know I personally love other people's empty videos. I think it's really telling when someone either uses a product up or they haven't used it up, and just hearing those little mini reviews. So I really do hope it was helpful. Thank you so much for taking time out of your busy days to watch my videos. I really do appreciate it, and I will see you all next time. Bye.